Hey guys, what's up? So today I have a special treat for you, especially for you metal fans out there, as this video is going to be talking about the iconic Metallica album and Justice for All, as today happens to be the 25th anniversary of this album's release. Metallica's fourth album, and Justice for All, came out 25 years ago to this date, back on August 25th, 1988. This album was the first album without original bassist Cliff Burton, who tragically died in 1986 when he was thrown out the window of their tour bus when it flipped over in Sweden. Cliff gone, Metallica brought in new bassist Jason Newsted, who first appeared in 1987's The 598 Garage Days Revisited, and would remain with the group until 2001. And Justice for All was Metallica's last album of their thrash metal years of the 80s and the beginning of their more heavy metal sound that would continue with their self-titled album in 1991. This album is considerably darker from their previous three albums, as its themes deal with legal and political injustices, the horrors of war, censorship, and the threat of nuclear holocaust. Lars Ulrich called the writing process of this album their CNN years, as both he and James Hetfield would watch CNN in order to get ideas for songs. The album's cover was created by artist Stephen Gorman and was based on an idea by both James and Lars. The album's iconic cover depicts Lady Justice cracked and bound with ropes, with her breasts exposed and her scales tipping over with dollar bills. The album's name is spray painted across in graffiti style to show the contempt for how the law is corrupted. Justice for All was the first album that Metallica released a music video for one of its singles. This at the time was met with great controversy by the fans, who saw it as Metallica selling out to the commercialism of MTV and VH1. Music video, their first, was the haunting and iconic One. Is one of Metallica's most famous songs of all time, ranking up there with Enter Sandman, Master of Puppets, and Sad But True. The song itself was inspired by the 1939 novel Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo, which told the story of a soldier who became a quadruple amputee after he was hit with an artillery shell. One is also known for its music video, which at the time was met with great controversy as the fans saw it as Metallica selling out to the commercial mainstream of MTV. Until One, Metallica had never released a video for any of its singles. The music video uses clips from 1971's Johnny Got His Gun while the band plays in an empty warehouse. One went on to win Metallica a Grammy for Best Metal Performance in 1990. While One can be seen as the breakout hit, it isn't the only song off this album. There are others that stand out as well. The title track, and Justice for All, starts off slow and gradually goes on to full-on headbanging by the end. The song's title takes its name from the last four words in the Pledge of Allegiance. The lyrics, however, deal with social injustice. The album's cover portrays this with Lady Justice bound in ropes and her scales spilling out dollar bills to show that the justice system is corrupt. The Shortest Straw deals with blacklisting and discrimination. The song's title takes its name from the saying, drawing the short straw, usually means being the unlucky one who has to perform some task. But the meaning also deals with a person or group that is being unfairly mistreated, which goes back to the subject of discrimination. Harvester of Sorrow was the first single off the album. It deals about a man who takes his frustrations out on his family and goes insane in the process, and ultimately in the end loses his sanity and ends up killing his family. The Frayed Ends of Sanity is memorable for its opening of using the Winky Guards chanting outside the Wicked Witch of the West's castle from the 1939 classic The Wizard of Oz. This song is the only song that has not been performed in its entirety since 1989. Instead, parts of it are played live in a medley entitled Just To Live Is To Die is an instrumental piece and happens to be the longest track on the album at 9 minutes and 48 seconds. This piece is an ode to bassist Cliff Burton, who is credited for writing this song, as well as for the line, "All this I cannot bear no longer, cannot the kingdom of salvation take me home." When And Justice for All was released, it was met with great success. It helped Metallica become known to mainstream radio thanks to one, and was the first metal album to chart on the Billboard 200, where it stayed at number 6 for 83 straight weeks. The album has since been certified platinum for selling over 8 million copies in the US alone. The album also did well across the pond in the UK, Germany, and Sweden, where it peaked at number 5 on their charts. Also, And Justice for All has gone on to be praised by many music magazines and websites. GN ranked it number 9 on its top 25 metal albums. Guitar World ranked it number 12 on its 100 greatest guitar albums. Single One has also gained praise as its intro was ranked number 7 in Guitar World's 100 greatest guitar intros of all time. Single has also gone on to be named the greatest rock and roll song of all time by New Zealand radio station The Rock in 2009, 2011, and in 2012. In the 25 years that have passed, this album still holds up as an essential album that everyone should own. Jason Newsted recently in an interview talked about how this album changed rock and metal forever, and how it allowed underground metal to be appreciated and not be compared to the glam hair metal of MTV back in the day. Also, these past 25 years, the album has been able to remain fresh and relevant with its lyrics of censorship, the political and social injustices, and discrimination, which all of these things still ring true to today. In the end, the only thing that matters is that this album is amazing, plain and simple. Guys, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. It pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, head to the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off.